Players, members, sponsors and media, thank you for coming along. I know it can be quite tough midweek on a Wednesday afternoon, but the club appreciates your support as we welcome Bank of Ireland on board with Kilmacud Crokes as the new club sponsors. Well, what is Kilmacud Crokes to people in this area? It's different things to different people. It provides coaching to 8 primary schools. It has a formal relationship with 9 secondary schools, and it has 4,500 members. It also provides a home for elite junior Fs such as myself, and lads who want to knock about like Ryan and Niall. This sponsorship is such a big deal for Kilmacud Crokes. It provides many opportunities that we'll hear about in the next few minutes. It's always been a club that has been very well supported, included in that are We Ireland, who are still going to be on board, and we're very grateful to that. But what does this support mean to the club? What does it mean to Kilmacud Crokes? Well, club chairman Kevin Foley can tell us a little bit more. Kevin.
Thanks, Oisin, and just to repeat and to reiterate the welcome of Kilmacud Crokes for Bank of Ireland, and we are quite sure that this is the beginning of a very positive phase for us as a club, and hopefully for the bank as well. The GAA Club is a unique feature of Irish life. It is and has been at the heart of the community up and down the country. The GAA Club is connected with the life of its community like no other organisation, and the network of clubs across Ireland and now the world binds communities in a unique and special way. For us in Kilmacud Crokes, we are operating in a different environment to a lot of clubs, given the landlocked nature of our space and the huge population, including, as Oisin says, 17 schools surrounding us. Our challenges are great, but we're still operating at the heart of our community in Stillorgan and Kilmacud and beyond. We are connected with our local schools and the surrounding population in so many ways. We are the community. We have a commitment to make Gaelic sport available to the young people of this area as the means to find sporting fulfilment, and we will, through voluntary effort, do all that we can to make facilities available and to provide the support and coaching and development needed to sustain a vibrant presence for the GAA in this area. We have enjoyed great support for our efforts over the years from a variety of sponsors, and most recently from our friends in We Ireland, who have supported the club for the last 2 years and with whom we will continue to have a positive relationship into the future. I would like to welcome We Ireland here today in the person of its CEO, Leo O'Donovan. Thanks, Leo, for making it here today. Today's event is to mark what we think is a step change in the life of Kilmacud Crokes GAA Club, and we think it's a great news story for us. The Bank of Ireland is committing to supporting the entirely voluntary effort of this club, and that is an exciting and energising prospect. The bank is, as we know, identified with some of the great sporting organisations in the country, and we believe that with the bank's support, we in Kilmacud Crokes can continue to set the mark for community involvement in Gaelic games and to break ground in our efforts to optimise the impact that we have on our community. The most exciting aspect of this new relationship for us, however, is the opportunity that this sponsorship offers us to connect in new ways with local businesses and our community generally, through the bank's openness to new and innovative relationship building across the local area. We're a modern club in a modern world, and we truly believe that our relationship with Bank of Ireland will prove to be perfectly tuned to the idea of delivering that essential ingredient of the GAA being at the heart of the community, and to do so in a manner that's relevant to the 21st century. We also feel that the support from the Bank of Ireland will help us to get the best out of ourselves as the championships in all codes unfold this year. For us, it's not all about winning, but we certainly do enjoy it when it happens. The best of luck to all of our teams in the championships as they unfold this year. We welcome Bank of Ireland, and in particular Liam McLaughlin, the CEO of retail for the bank. We also welcome Henry Shefflin, who is a busy man out on the field there from Bank of Ireland, where he undertakes responsibility for youth matters. We look forward to working with Henry, who apparently knows something or other about hurling as well. We welcome Lisa Clancy from Croke Park. Lisa, thanks very much for finding the time to be with us. We were pleased to welcome Jim Gavin, who I think has had to go away, the manager of Dublin senior football team. Obviously I want to welcome our friends from the media because we do think this is a great news story, and we're glad that you're here to share it with us and to get the message out. I want to personally welcome Pat Lamb, former chairman of the club. I think Michael Gary is here, but I'm not sure, also a former chairman of the club. And also I would just want to note in passing an unavoidable and deeply unusual absence for this club of our club patron Larry Ryan and Carmel Ryan, who couldn't be here today on this, what is a big day for the club. Finally, I want to welcome all of our members, the players, the managers of our senior teams, the committee members and the volunteers who are present here today. These are the people who are going to make this sponsorship work for us as a club. And thanks folks once again for managing to carve out the time from your working lives to once again contribute to an event in Kilmacud Crokes. So thank you, and with that I'll hand back to Oisín.
I think one of the reasons Jim had to go was that because our next speaker, Liam McLaughlin, who's CEO of retail, is a Longford man, got a little bit shaky when he saw Doug, the manager of the Dublin football team. Bank of Ireland has come on board. We are very grateful to them for their sponsorship. We'll be hearing from some of the players a little bit later on, and you'll have the chance to talk to them and interview them after this event. But for now, I'd like to introduce you to CEO of Retail with Bank of Ireland and former Longford hurler, Liam McLaughlin.
Thank you, Oisín, and as a humble Longford man, it gave me no pleasure to meet Jim earlier on today, although it was fantastic for the Golf and Supporters event. And indeed, this event is actually very important for Bank of Ireland. This is Bank of Ireland has a very long tradition in sports sponsorship. We won't go into some of the other codes, but certainly go back to the Bank of Ireland Football Championship for 25 years. The bank has been actively involved in the GAA, and as you mentioned, a number of a broad range of GAA stars working with us. A few managers as well who manage a few club teams around the place as well. But we have a long tradition, and this is a great sponsor for Bank of Ireland. We're delighted to be involved. It's a fantastic fit for Bank of Ireland. As Kevin said, and thank you for the introduction, Kevin, and the acknowledgement. This is a fantastic community, one of the largest, if not the largest club in the country. We have, in this community, we've made our own commitment to community, to our own branch network. 4 branches covered in the broad area covered by Kilmacud Crokes in terms of our branch in Montrose, Stillorgan, Sandyford and in Dundrum. And the opportunity for us in both the youth, where actually Kilmacud has a long tradition, and in entrepreneurship through the innovative sponsorship arrangement we've come to with Kilmacud, means a significant opportunity for both the bank to progress in this community, but also for the club to do well. And we look forward to that engagement with you. So thank you for the opportunity, and we look forward to working very strongly together in that relationship. Thank you very much.
Impressive, and may I congratulate you on being the first Longford man to hold a slitter for that long in Dublin. Where's my junior F manager? He's laughing at me going, how is he able to slag someone about holding on to a slitter? He's never even picked one up on the pitch, let alone held one. Well, that concludes the formalities. My thanks to Bank of Ireland. Their support is very much welcomed by everyone in Kilmacud Crokes. Thanks to Henry Shefflin for coming along. The players are available for interview by the media, and Mark Vaughan and I will be giving hair colouring tips just around the corner there. So enjoy the rest of the day, and thank you very much.
Ready, steady, go!
Oisín, come and catch your dad, come on!
Right, all over the place. Looking up. Somebody here. Children, look up here, lads. Here we go, lads. Here we go, back up.
That would work too. That's what we're doing. Smile, Keen. Matthew, slower. Okay. Go, Keenum.
Sit on the steps.
Keen, sit on the steps. Where are you doing? Over here. Keen,
The yard away from him. Hold on. Hit him.
Instinct.
The national without. Not have to wait up in there.